Well, that's a start for the stream right there on that line.
Alright.
What are you fucking guys?
Are there any poisonous fruits? Nightberry?
Gooseberry.
There is like a berry that.
Gooseberry.
Anyways.
Poisonberry. Yeah, poisonberries are a real one.
Poisonberry.
Yeah.
Small print.
Mini banana.
It's not poisonous.
Poisonberry is not poisonous, that's right.
We never said gooseberry.
I said that just like 4 times.
Did you?
Yeah, you're clearly not listening.
But you never said fucking before it. Fuck them there gooseberries.
We also have
Those
crab
gosh
apple we've never
darn
used.
gooseberries. Those
I'll
whippersnapping.
get you. Alright, I think we're all good to go. Blah. Blah.
Nightshade. Sorry.
Wow, right on cue. Without missing any beats.
I got it.
No notes.
Thought of it right away.
First try. Lego Batman treatment. Okay, we should be live.
Fucking gooseberries.
Fucking goose.
All right.
We've been live for quite a while, actually.
Last time, you had descended from Mount Gakis. A little bit worse for wear, but everyone was alive. You had rolled to see where Vasha the Painter might be, which body of water she might be at, which wasn't going to be too big of a difficulty to get from one to the other, because also in the middle of Luna Lake, Admiral Jean Fury is waiting aboard her ship, eagerly watching you through her spyglass. But you rolled neatly, and so on the shores of Lake Luna, you will also see Vasha the Painter, who is
Right over there.
seems to be just painting the ship. As you approach closer to Vasha, you notice that her painting shows the Admiral's ship cracked into 2, sinking. Vasha is cleaning off her paintbrushes, admiring her latest work.
My, how long into the future is that?
Or the past.
Not too far.
Oh.
Not too far, is it? Is it gonna be within the next couple of days? Because we're getting on that ship, so we kind of need to know.
Then again, I only see it cracked. I don't see anybody dead on it.
Like I said, I'd like to know.
There are
we by-
sailors. Sailors are like swimming away from the wreck in the water.
See, look, he's swimming.
She kind of like shrugs her shoulders and she says, I never know. It could be 5 minutes, could be 5 years, could be 50 years.
Does
Oh, well, for the ship to be
the
50 years.
yeah? Does the boat in the picture look like it's aged? Look older than it, like noticeably older or anything like that from how it does now?
Give me a perception check.
I can't remember. Is this location based or object based per painting?
I would
Like,
also like to
is
make
it
a check.
sinking here in this location,
Oh, wait,
or is
no,
it an
hang on.
object? The boat's sinking somewhere else.
I should get advantage. Sorry, I don't know.
I'm curious as to
13.
if the boat's in the same lake that we're currently looking at it.
That's what I was trying to ask in a shorter way.
What was the perception check?
13.
Janus, did you roll?
It did not. I wasn't.
Okay, also give me a perception check.
Can't wait for it to be bad. Wee. Why do my dice hate me? 9.
Nice.
It does seem to be in this lake. It looks like she is painting, what she sees in front of her. The boat is not aged. It looks somewhat recent. There's examples being like there's a large flag on the ship, and in the painting you can see the cracked flagpole in flag draped across part of the broken bow.
Can we?
What sort of flag is it?
No.
Is it the same flag that's there? I don't know what the flag would be.
It is
It's a
the
flag of
exact
what?
flag that's there now. It's
Oh.
like a banner of the group.
What, the pirate group? The pirate?
The
Excuse
Jolly
me,
Roger.
Vasha. We have.
I didn't want to say is it the Jolly Roger, but I'm wondering what it is.
It's a Jolly Roger, I would say.
Yeah, that's the name of a pirate flag. Is a Jolly Rod.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I didn't want to say, is it that? I thought, oh, maybe it'd be something else.
Vasha, we need to speak with you about something, if you wouldn't mind. Are you moving on to a new place?
I suppose so. Painting is completed. Ready to go find something new and interesting to do. What do you propose?
Well, we have something new and interesting.
It's true. You see, we think you might have some kind of link to I kind of look around suspiciously, like I'm looking for someone listening, but there's clearly just us here. Some higher powers that exist and are pretty old. We think that you might have some inherent link to them with your abilities and maybe your history. And we'd like to see if we can connect you to that power if we can. We're trying to figure some things out in the realm, and we think that it's in everyone's best interest to do so. I'm being intentionally vague because I don't really know who's watching us right now at any given time.
Higher power, you say?
We believe we know where your gift comes from.
Also, have I introduced you to our new
I
cat
didn't.
delivery system?
We have more cats.
More cats, yay!
No, we haven't. One more cat.
He is obnoxious right now. He has been chewing all the cords under the desk and is now going after my headphone cord.
Oh gosh.
As one
Okay.
does.
So if you disappear, we'll know why.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep an eye on him. Vasha hears all of this and kind of just nods like, makes sense.
Are you familiar with the word, the Fanes? Does that strike any
No,
chord of memory
I'm
with
not
you?
familiar.
Well, see, we believe that there are 3 of them that once had significant power wielded in this realm. We believe that we've already connected with one of them. And we think you are the key for the second.
The one of foresight.
Connection with the forest, specifically.
Seems logical.
Would you be open to following with us for a bit?
Okay. I do have to warn you that in a significant portion of my visions do not survive this next encounter. And as she says this, at the edge of the forest about 200 and 300 feet away, you see movement and a figure emerges from the woodline. And you recognize the withered character immediately as Granny Lasaga. She seems to be moving faster than her walking speed, and you can tell that the roots in the ground that she is standing on is moving her along, easing her efforts. She emanates magical energies, and the air tingles with powerful currents.
She traveled far.
I've never liked.
Can I make a check, like an inside check on what her state of mind is? Is she like going for something specific?
Lysaga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a
Aiming
perception
towards one
check.
of us.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
She seems neutral. She seems kind of tentatively cautious, approaching you, not with like an urgency or hatred. Seems to just be coming to talk.
Whom? Us?
Should someone warn the people on the boat?
She-
I'm gonna
is she
sheath my
heading
weapons
towards
just to
us?
kind of do that, and then I'm gonna interpose myself between Vasha and the group. I'm just gonna make sure that there's distance between her and Lysaga.
Mm-hmm.
As she approaches, but weapons sheathed and no front.
You do see kind of some flurry of activity on the ship. Is it the admiral is still like very visible on the bow of the ship with the spyglass looking your way, but now there seems to be some other movement, people running around.
I'm gonna
You
take
notice a small boat being lowered into the water that begins to be heading towards the shore.
I'm gonna take my communication stone with the captain, and I'm just gonna throw it to Mesh. Take care of correspondence.
Okay.
If we get interrupted here, it's on you.
Mm-hmm.
The saga arrives, her grating voice. Interesting friends you make, dearies. Call me Granny, she says as she extends like a limp hand out to a limp, withered hand to Vasha, who awkwardly clasps the proffered fingers and shakes it cautiously. The saga sizes up Vasha for an unnervingly long time. Your friends in the lake are also keeping a close eye on us. I'm sure you have noticed that we have an intruder in our realm. The monstrosity was able to breach my barriers, and her eyes drift upward towards the crack across the sky. It hammered through my barriers relentlessly and finally broke through. Already it's here, leaching its vile darkness into Barovia. The stain it's making is leaking out into the astral abyss, luring its master to us. It did some damage for what it's worth, but now it's recovering at the bottom of the lake. We need to kill it and see if we can stop the signal that it's sending out.
Chef. With Baba Saga close enough, could I tell if I feel the same thing I felt with the Rage Mother? Any similarities in like aura, presence?
I'll take a perception check.
Okay. Let's roll for it. 6.
Above table, I would just want to give a quick reminder for powers and ordering. Lysaga is ranked 3. Captain is ranked 4.
18, Chef.
There are distinctly different energies between the Rage Mother, Vasha, and Lysag.
Baba
Nothing
Lysag,
familiar.
are you asking for our help?
I have noticed that you are close to the captain and the creature in the lake. And so I figured It might be an opportunity to collaborate where you can get close to the creature and strike.
We seem to have a lot of people that both like us and dislike us in this moment, don't we?
Well, I was going to say, what would you give us in return for us getting rid of this?
Is survival not enough?
No.
No.
No, definitely not. We
All
have
of it, no.
kind of the same promises with most of these entities, so whether we flip a coin and say it's you or them, it doesn't really matter to us right now. We got to have a little bit more incentive.
I mean, as far as we're concerned, we're not from this realm.
We're small players in this ballgame.
This beast, you may be small players, but this beast is summoning its master, which will come here and annihilate everything. To put it simply, we need to get the hell out of Dodge. And
There's
I do
nowhere
have a
for us to
plan.
go.
There we
Yes,
go.
but that still doesn't answer my question. I'm totally willing to help you, but what are you going to give us in exchange?
I will give you my plan that results in our survival.
You're going to give that to us anyway if you are going to survive.
I want to like
of a deal.
sneak over towards Janus. Sorry, I totally. I just want to be like,
It's okay.
I
It's
think we can leverage this to get a higher seat on the podium.
The way I see it, I'm going to answer my comrades as I'm going to answer here. Strahd still seems to have some realm of possible power here. Can we assume that he's going to be assisting us as well?
Strahd is part of the, what I'll say, the backup plan. If we cannot stop this creature from calling, or if it's too late, I would like to resurrect Strahd.
What?
Hear me out.
You want to what?
Hear me out.
It's a
The
fair
being that is
Janus
coming
has
for
like
us-
this slyest smirk when she's saying this. Like, just.
Hear me out. The being that is coming is unstoppable and more powerful than we can imagine or hope to even dent. But Strahd is an unmovable force in this realm, near unstoppable, cannot be killed. His anger, his fury persists across death that would kill even you. And she points a grizzled, angry finger towards Chamilla. We pit these two. We pit the unstoppable force versus the unmovable object, and the rest of us escape. These entities fight. We survive.
And No Name lives.
The one you know as No Name is part of the equation.
And what of the other political figures hiding out in Kresek? What of them? Have you beseeched them for assistance as well? Or are they just going to ride scotch-free because we do all the work?
They are minor figures in the plan.
And so are we.
They don't have the... They could raise an army and march it against the beast in the lake, but I think they would fail. That is why I need you.
What, if anything, Chef?
Good
whatever your name
lord,
is.
you straight to legalese, Cari. What if anything?
Chef, is she holding back from us?
Give me an insight check.
All right.
I'm hoping that my
Okay,
distraction
I love it.
allows other people to insight here because I'm not
That
good at
is
that.
a natural 20 for 25.
Scary.
She isn't lying about anything, but she's certainly omitting details. And that's somewhat clear. In the conversation, you know, she mentions no one is part of the plan, but didn't specify what.
Yeah.
She does seem to believe that resurrecting Strahd will result in all of your survivals.
Well, obviously we know you're not giving us all the details. We're probably not giving you all the details. But why do you think that we can help you?
You are strong fighters. And
Do you really believe that?
Let her
Am I
provide the
incorrect?
full reason first.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Babalasaga.
one of the
Turn the
key
snark
reasons
meter down.
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
get close
Sure.
to the beast where others can't. If the forces in Krezk amass and march on the lake, they will be annihilated from the air by a dragon, the way any group of peasants would be annihilated. I don't
Rather
wish
than
that.
say-
It would just merely be a distraction. I want a dagger. I want a precise attack on the beast. Slay it. And we focus on the next problem.
Okay,
Which I
but
assume is
want
that
other-
master you keep referring to.
I want other
what is-
assurances
just for our sake.
than that, because, no offense, but I feel like you would want us to bring back Strahd. He's your son. So I feel like, I don't want to be taken for a ride, and I'd like other assurances, like the power I need to eradicate the apothecary church that is posing as the true church.
It's also rather convenient that you would send us the knife or spear or whatever. Oh, what a shame if we end up dying. Who cares? The thing's taken care of and you have power again.
What is your part in all this?
Annihilate the apothecary church that is posing as the Church of Kellenvor.
One at a time, please. One at a time. Yes, Strahd, my son, I understand there could be some reservations there. But also, I am the one who has kept Strahd at bay for this time. I have recognized that his presence is typically a nuisance, a source of noise in this valley rather than a constructive element. So I have kept him distracted in this weakened state.
In what way?
Are you implying you're the one keeping him there, holding him there, but at
Keeping him
the
in the
castle, where he can't leave?
In the catacombs of the castle, every single blood vessel, artery, vein, cell of Strahd has been skewered by a wooden sliver. Part of my reach. Strahd is alive in what would normally kill any other being. His cells, his life force tries to draw these things together constantly, and I keep them from reaccumulating.
Who is you?
As I said, I'm very practical.
You've been torturing your own
So-
son for centuries?
I don't believe he's in pain, but if that's the way you want to view it,
What do you gain from this
Does he
besides
know?
survival, Asaga?
I believe survival is the ultimate value to me. This plane is doomed on the present trajectory.
Doomed on the previous one, as
Creature
far
of
as
the
I'm
lake is
concerned.
summoning its master.
Does that mean you have a way out?
Strahd can let us out.
Do you think he will when he finds out what the hell you've been doing with him? He's his
If-
own person, has his own opinions. You let him lose, he's gonna fuck you up.
If Strahd finds out, and further finds out that you are anyway associated with me, I think we all are not going to survive that encounter.
Well, now we have two liabilities. One if we don't listen to you, and another if we do. So how do we win this?
Baby steps. And you, Maefyre, you were asking about the church in Crescent.
Yes.
When we resurrect Strahd, we can coordinate an evacuation of Crescent and the people of Barovia. If you would like to exclude the church, I don't think it would be tremendously difficult to inject some idea in those folk that they should either remain loyal to the church or form another group. I think it will be easy to convince people that leaving the church is preferable to death. The
Does
crack
Strahd
across
know
the
what-
sky is a very motivating factor, and as that widens and grows, the people will begin to get nervous. Use that to convince the followers of the church to leave it.
I mean, that sounds good. I think I get what you're saying. You're saying this is coming now, and what you want to do is evacuate everybody and release your son without him obviously knowing that you had him, imprisoned. And once
he know?
everyone is evacuated, then you will send him after this thing. So far, so good. I'm down with that, but we need assurances to make sure us and other innocent people are going to escape, and also how.
She cackles. I knew that he would be compelled to help the weak.
Oh.
Strahd can open the way to leave. We just need to walk the path.
What could you tell him to make him open the path? What would you say that would make him listen to you and do that?
I would hope I could convince him that we need to go to leave to bring new allies or some minor lie. That is one of the smaller challenges. He believes I am a faithful and trustworthy advisor, and if I suggest we need to evacuate, he will be partially agreeable.
Master, we can't hear you.
Testing.
Okay.
Chef, as I'm looking back at the boat that was being lowered down, what's the progress on that?
It's still a little bit away. Can arrive whenever it's
Is-
convenient.
Is it just the Admiral or?
The Admiral is not leaving the boat, but the boat
Okay.
has turned to point all of the main battery of guns towards the shore where you're standing.
Oh.
Right.
Well, that she is on the creature side, it makes sense. We should go.
Sorry, these guns are pointing at us?
More so at Lysaga. It's more precautionary.
Okay, I guess she's not a fan of the saga. I am amenable to your suggestion, Babala Saga. if you could, though, show me, because you said you essentially you said you would put the idea in their head or something, that they should stay and that everyone else gets evacuated, but there's no way of me knowing that that's happened until after the fact. So if you deceive me, your plan will have gone through and then that won't have happened. So you're going to have to prove to me that with a demonstration of your power, that is what you will actually do.
Also, would you mind chit-chatting away from the guns locked on us?
I'm not worried.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to step a little farther back.
Some guarantee? You want to willingly enter into a bargain with a hag?
Oh, yeah.
I knew you had.
Surely you know that anything that we agree upon is binding to death.
I'm more curious.
Hold up. I have already pledged my life to Lord Kellenvor, and the eradication of that apocryphal church will be the culmination of my life's mission. So, yes, I would.
Well, I do believe that the people flock to what they perceive as power. In the face of a looming apocalypse, they will be drawn closer to the church. They will all die in that chapel, praying to their false gods up to the very last minute for salvation. If you throw down the leaders and supplant them, the sheep will likely do what they're told.
Okay. Could you put that in layperson's terms? I have no idea what you just said just there.
Kill the archbishop. The people will look for someone powerful to follow.
That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Give me the power to kill that goddamn false archbishop.
The deal that we would be making would be you slay the beast in the lake. I give you the power to kill the archbishop once and for all.
Are you unable
Is that
to
something
also...
your whole party agrees to, or do we need to
No.
add additional terms?
I'm sure they don't agree with my personal
I will
mission.
support you, but I will not swear to it.
Yeah, it's something I already know without having to ask them, unfortunately. But so the your original proposal to us, or well, more or less you ordered us to go and kill that thing in the lake anyway.
I have proposed a course of action. If you want to die, I will continue to let you flounder as much as you would like.
Could I have clarification?
Mm-hmm.
The plan, clarification. Evacuating everybody and releasing Strahd, does that come after our attempt to kill the creature in the lake?
Yes.
Alright.
The beast
So
is
if we
summoning its
die-
master. We need to try to interrupt that at our earliest convenience.
Well, I feel like I can do that without agreeing to anything.
We kill the thing in the lake. You release Strahd. And that
No.
thing that it's summoning turns up anywhere?
No.
then
If we
Strahd kills
die,
that?
then she releases Strahd.
I am concerned. I have taken measures of the astral sea outside of our plane, out through the crack, and I can see, like blood in the water, there is something that can be sensed beyond our comprehension. Something is coming. This creature in the lake is sending out this signal, like pheromones drawing in a mate. Whatever is coming, I do not know. The vastness of the astral sea is beyond comprehension. Could be days, weeks, months before it happens. We have potentially some time. Killing the beast limits how fast this message is being sent out and how far it reaches. It may be too late already.
So you're saying that the leaking of the pheromones is the main thing here. If we oblige you, why haven't you closed the door?
This being just took a tremendous amount of effort to break through my door.
Right. You'll have to excuse my lack of arcane understanding of what just happened.
I had barriers attempting to prevent this creature from entering our realm, and it hammered against my barriers tirelessly since the last time we've talked.
Right.
Now it has created a crack from between this plane into the astral sea, where it is calling back to its master.
Right.
It is, I believe it to be a scout. I believe this creature scours the sea looking for anything that it can absorb.
Renok, did you have something you wanted to say?
I wanted to ask if the people on the boat, is there any sudden extraordinary amount of movement that there wasn't before? I've just been wanting to pay attention.
No, they're now kind of waiting for orders.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the sending stone ready to make any instructions, and I'm holding a hand signal to hold fire, kind of thing.
Okay.
Just as a side note, between myself and Maefyre, we have the kind of Eldritch Touch thing where we can communicate with Azrael. He hasn't said anything to us since breaking through.
He has not said anything to anyone since breaking through.
I will lean down to Maefyre and say, is it worth contacting him? Or no?
Well, I feel like there's probably stuff he doesn't want us to know. I think though that we could try, but this is all getting rather messy.
Miss Lasaga, would you mind giving us a few moments away from us and not using your powers to spy?
She smirks. As you wish. You clearly know that she can like hobble quickly away, but
she's taking extra time.
She moves slowly, not using magic to enhance her ability to hobble.
Yeah.
So she's walking like an old woman.
Yeah, she creaks and groans a little bit. She's like,
Chef, can I check to see if she's actually being deceptive? Like, yes, of course, I'll give you some time.
she casts silence on herself a little bit away so that she cannot hear anything you're saying.
Okay.
Oh,
I would also like to make sure that the lady that's with us, Vasha, can hear us, so I'll just make her feel like she's a part of the conversation, essentially. I don't want to give away anything that I personally want to do here, at least right now. Just letting you all know. The moment we stepped foot into the chamber and found out there's players on the board of chess, we knew that not only we needed to win that game, but that certain sacrifices will need to be made. You cannot win chess and have all your pieces left over. We will lose something. But if each and every one of us is on the board, we can do our damnedest to make sure that we're still on the board when the game ends. Do you all understand each other?
I understand, but
All I'm saying is nothing, really, but that we have to go into our conversation and be ready to sacrifice something. And that's what I believe Lysaga is basically telling us. Whether or not it's in her own, like, selfish manner, we know that we're going to have to do something we don't like here.
my only concern is that that apothetical so-called church is eradicated. I don't care whether I'm left standing on the board or not, as long as that thing is gone.
Yeah, you've made yourself very clear on that, Maefyre, so that's an easy thing to understand. The difference here is whether or not we need to think that Lysaga is needed for us to do that. Because at the moment, according to the ranking system that we've observed, they can't hold a candle to us at the moment. The only reason they have any power is because they're leeching Driscolls. So I'm even incentivized just to basically do nothing, help Miss Vasha here get to ascend to whatever we need to do in the forest, and let the others figure out what they want to do. Now, the only thing that I'm paying attention to more than anything is not even Lysaga's like words and intentions here, is what Azrael could be capable of is equally a secret. What his motives are a mystery, and what Lysaga's communicating is the opponent's motive are concerning. Because Azrael hasn't given us a dissenting opinion, because he doesn't want to tell us really much besides we're preparing the realm for
That's all he's ever said.
essentially. And
I feel
the
like
entity
Azrael's
of No
told us
Name in the
anything for
castle
years.
has not even weighed in on anything. It's
No.
not even shown face.
No.
And Strahd is already going to... The way I'm looking at this is if... Let's just draw a conclusion. We do exactly as stated from Baba Lysaga. What's the end game here? Strahd raises to power again. Annihilates competition. Ascends to power. We survive. Lysaga survives. So now we have these competitors, and then Lysaga helps us eliminate another competitor. If we're in the ranking system, guess who's number one? Take a wild guess. Either the entity in the castle, or Strahd, or both of them. And then guess who's number two? Lysaga. And guess who's last? Us. We need to be playing the game to win.
Saga is using us, I know that already.
Of course,
She
yeah.
just wants us to eliminate her enemies, essentially. We already spoken with well, every party we have spoken with wants us to eliminate or do something about the other one.
Right. That's not going to change, though. So at the end of the day, we're still going to have to make a choice, but we need to understand whether or not what Azrael is bringing here is something that's capable of us to handle. And whether or
That's
not
what
that
Aldi
entity is
says.
the same level of power as Strahd. If those two forces are equal, then we're kind of going to be stuck behind both of them no matter what. So here's a secondary opinion. I'm going to let you guys talk next, but I want to basically just bring forth here, if we basically allow Lysaga's help eliminate what she believes is a scout, slows the inevitable. That gives us time. And I gesture towards Vasha. Help her get to where she needs to be and get to the boy and do the last bit. So if we're buying time to the inevitable, that's one element of silver lining. But that's only if Lysaga's telling the truth. And if she's
Also-
going to leave us alone after this.
We'd have to interact with the boy anyways if we did what she...
You cut up there.
So,
Cari.
I,
Say that again.
agreeing with what you're saying, Janus, to help Vasha and then go see the boy. We have to see the boy anyways if we're doing what Baba Lysaga asked, because we have to go to the end to see at the bottom of the sea and the little boy is there.
I mean, you guys discussed. This
Yeah.
is just what's been running through my mind.
This
Could
thing
we
that
understand
Azrael
the idea?
is summoning is sorry, 1 second. This thing that Azrael is summoning, is communicating with. Azrael already told us that the mere presence of that thing would under normal circumstances destroy ordinary people's minds here. There's something along those lines, he said.
Yeah, I remember that too. But we're also saying that, like, we don't know what Strahd's capable of too, right? That's another side element. If you were to return to any form of power.
Could we entertain the idea of doing nothing currently, and how to put this aesthetically, let the pieces take care of themselves while we try to figure out on our own things that would help us and strictly us to get on top.
That's what I was
'Cause I
proposing
don't
earlier,
trust
Renok.
Yeah,
I think that you bring up a great point. If we did nothing, instead of doing nothing was my reverse proposal, basically saying that
Just
if
helping Vash.
Baba Lysaga's telling the truth about buying us time, then essentially we do this one thing for her. She starts setting in motion other aspects while we just go fuck off after that.
Mhm.
That's just my immediate thing, and I don't even really want to do what she says. So if we don't do anything, we also have the risk of incurring wrath from not one but both parties at the same time, and not having any movement.
I feel this is inevitable. I feel like that we've kind of lifted up a curtain, as which everyone else has already done so, and we've just entered into a fight that's been going on, you know. So whatever happens,
Well,
they are
yeah.
going to turn on us.
We basically need to pick an ally here. Is what we're kind of we're gonna boil everything down. We can't really stay neutral anymore. We've got to pick an ally. We got to pick Lysaga and Strahd, or we got to pick the lake and the future entity and the admiral.
Admiral. Yeah.
Now
I
the
don't care for
an
any of
alternative.
these parties.
What's that? Doing
I don't care
Maefyre?
for any of these parties. However,
Yeah.
if one of them will eradicate that goddamn church, then that's the one I'm gonna go
I think
with.
that they're both going to take out the church. That's irrelevant.
Well,
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
not irrelevant.
It's not
maybe it's
eradicating the
irrelevant to
church
you.
is not irrelevant, but who
That's
does
what
it
I
is
said.
irrelevant.
Yeah, that's
no,
weird.
Well,
I
okay, I
feel
can
like
agree with
that
that part.
direction
Yeah.
that we're talking, yes. I mean, like, who are we supposed to side with? If we choose one, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's right. Yeah.
We were pulled here. We didn't even choose to get here. And all we want to do is help people, right? So why don't we just stick to the plan of helping Vasha, helping people, you know, and we need to make a contingency plan on how we can help people evacuate if need be. Because that's all we really care about is helping people, right? We don't care about this realm. So if we can help people escape without the assistance of Baba Lysaga, we may have burned the bridge with the... Well, actually, we may have burned the bridge with the vampire people in the Hag's Lair. However, he did hit on me, and you did say we need sacrifices. So I would be willing to take one for the team if I have to, in order to help people evacuate through that source.
What do you mean to take one?
Wait,
for?
what?
What are you talking
Sorry,
about?
Are
I
you
don't
sorry,
understand.
are you proposing a honey trap or something? What's going on here?
What are you proposing exactly?
Okay. We know of a way to escape this realm. It's with the vampire drow who are in the Hag's lair.
Right.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
So, instead of allying with people, if we can figure out a way to broker a deal with them, we could essentially help people escape from this realm on our own.
That's a later problem as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I know,
Be
but I'm
on our
saying right
own, it would
now,
be
we
with
just
the help
do
of-
our thing, help Vasha, and we have a backdoor contingency plan, which is to help people evacuate through that way.
Okay, let's stop for a second. Let's stop trying to solve future problems, for starters. Second,
Isn't that what Babla Saga's doing?
Second, we need to consider that Lasaga could be right, and that we won't have time to do what we want to do.
Well, she's also saying
Well, if we don't have time to do what we
that
want to do, then we don't
entity-
have time to fight the thing coming. We might as well just help Vasha and then help people escape.
That's not going to help either, because if we help people escape, it doesn't fucking matter, because we don't want to leave. We need to
In the
finish what we
wrong-
need to do.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, no, if
the
we
long
help
run.
people escape the realm, who cares about the realm? If the people's lives are saved,
I do.
you want to help the realm and not the people?
Vasha interjects here and says, "It is a good plan to try to convince the people to leave. But one thing I've noticed about the people is that they are... I won't put it bluntly, they're kind of stupid. They are...
No, that's fair.
They see the suffering
I-
in this land and experience it endlessly. Yet they do not leave. It will be very difficult to convince them to leave, even imminent death. They have survived the rule of Strahd. They have survived the horrors of the forests, the swamps, and all horrid things. Yet they remain. Yet they thrive against all odds.
Perhaps
I don't
I
mean-
was oversimplifying what I was saying. At the moment, we are presented with two options according to Babla Saga. Is that correct?
According to her, yeah.
According to her, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're at this crossroads. Do we accept that, or do we make our own third option?
There are things that are inevitable, and things that Lasaga
Yes.
is trying to sway.
Well, yes, but I'm saying Lasaga is saying, we go kill the thing. She has a contingency that if we can't kill the thing, she'll have everyone escape. According to that plan, people are going to escape. I'm saying we try to help people escape. Maybe by killing the church and putting up Maefyre to lead the quote-unquote sheep. What I'm saying is there's a third option of evacuating the people, right? Obviously, of course they're not going to want to leave. People are stubborn. So we have to figure out giving them an option and letting them be stupid if they want to.
That's a lose-lose-lose for everyone, though, Camilla. If you look at it in the
I'm
sense that we
Yeah,
may
I'm
not have
done yet.
time.
That is an option. The other one is more complex, which is for us to make a plan. How is she going to... Why is her evacuation plan any different than mine?
Well, because for starters, we don't have really much of a plan as to what to do after that.
But we don't know what hers is.
We don't know. We don't
Yeah,
know how
well,
to
the
convince
fact
all
that-
those
So I don't
people.
know why you're shooting mine
Time out. The fact that she has a plan and Azrael has a clear plan as well for what's going to come next is very telling. Our plan is very front step, like one step in front of the next. Their plans are like,
That's
playing
why I'm
Twit 10
trying
moves
to
ahead.
make it not one step in front of the other. I'm trying to make a plan.
I understand that, Camilla, but when we're trying to make these type of plans, there are... let me put it this way. It's not in the sense of having plan A, plan B, plan C, with yours being C. A difference in opinion is not what I'm trying to highlight. What I'm trying to highlight is the fact that if we don't do A, we would do B, which is like supporting the Azrael thing for the time being, or maybe doing nothing, or supporting Lysaga and doing what she wants. You have those two alternatives, right? We're clearly aligning ourselves with some of the people in power. So we're actually gaining power by making a choice now.
But we can make.
But let me. Do you understand that part though?
Yes and no, because we're not gaining
Yes,
power.
we are.
We're just being engulfed into another
Yes, we are,
power.
because we're eliminating an option.
We're eliminating an option, and by siding with another power, we've become part of that power.
But we don't need to think about being a part of another power. We need to think about it in the other realm where we're eliminating competition.
Right, but here's an option too. We help Vasha. We start establishing ourselves in the cities. We start working with the connections we have, like the Drow, like the people that we know in Krezik, and
They're just going to want stuff from us too.
If I
well,
can
that's
interject
not going to be
another
as bad as from Lysaga.
another thing. Lysaga said Strahd couldn't leave and was stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you are trying to supplant Strahd in some way, which would mean whoever replaces him is stuck here.
But why
Is
do we
that a
need to do that?
sacrifice one of you is willing to make?
Yes.
But why do we need to do that? If we evacuate people, all we have to do is play the game and then don't pass go. We win the game without.
How do we
crossing the
have any
starting line.
promise that we're gonna have a timeline where they don't just try to fiddle with what we're trying to do? This is what we
Because
brought
they're
up when we were
gonna do
trying to
that
go do it in the first
regardless.
place, that they're just gonna interject
That's
between
what
us.
they've been doing. We might as well stick our feet down and go down a path.
I mean, for
Maefyre,
starters,
were you gonna say
Barbara
something?
Lysaga would have a way to stop us even doing that.
And she's
I
going
don't
to stop
think
us.
Lysaga would stop you if you are preparing a way to escape the realm. I think in very much the same way, this creature is playing the field, trying to eliminate contenders and options in things that she is afraid of.
I don't know. Everything seems clear in my plan. I guess maybe I just haven't communicated it properly, but I don't know why you're pushing back so hard.
I'm pushing back because I don't know what the others are going to do, and I also don't know what Azrael's planning and how long we have. There's no definitive timeline for how we should.
I totally agree. But if we side with one of them, that what you just said is also true.
I mean, there's
But how
infinitely
will we
variables, like you said.
evacuate thousands
Exactly,
of
which
Yeah.
is why we
people?
make a decision to do what we want to do.
How would we convince them to leave?
We play the game by becoming the number one seat. But we don't take that seat, and instead we use our power to evacuate the people, and then let those two have at it.
It's such a huge assumption that they're going to evacuate, though. And they're going to want to do what we want them to
We
do.
will do our best to evacuate as many people as we can. We
Oh.
cannot save everybody.
Well,
do
I
believe-
understand the plan. I'm just saying, like, how, like, in the practical terms, how would we do? How
Well,
would
we
do
have
that?
people that we know, right? We work with we know people in Krezik. We have allies there in Krezik. We also have allies with the Drow who have the portal to get people out. We have allies with the Raven people. We have Goldy's allies. We would have Vasha's allies. We have our fingers in the soup.
Right, but I'm
Va-
saying in the
whatever you-
circumstances that
Vasha
people
kinda looks around.
refuse to leave, what do we do? What if they
We
just
can't.
say no?
If we go with Baba Lysaga's idea, people are going to refuse to leave.
She
Vasha
reckons
does
she's gonna
cannot-
put,
saying like
she's gonna put idea in their head to leave. That's what she said.
No.
Yes, that's what you said.
She did
No,
say
she
that.
said that the people who follow the church would. She didn't say everybody in the realm.
she did leave that intentionally vague.
Exactly. Her
I do not
contingency
believe
plan.
she has too much intention to help the common people, but I
See.
doubt she would be stopping you from doing that.
Well, she would basically tick off part of the list of the things that we need to do.
What I'm trying to say is whether it's her evacuation plan or my evacuation plan, not everybody's going to evacuate.
Your
So it's the same.
evacuation plan does not eliminate the False Church.
Well, it does
I'm
lead the
not
path
excluding
for it.
that.
It does lead the
I am-
path for it.
We can totally do that
Yeah.
with our own strength. We don't need her to help us with that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. We don't need anyone
I've
else
been
to
trying
deal
to
with
get
them.
everyone to help me do that all this time, and all of
Well,
you.
that's because you've been murder hobo going after a certain dude.
It is
Because he
around
needs
this
to die.
time that the small rowboat reaches shore, and they kind of recognize something is going on, so they form a little circle kind of opposite of Lysaga. So now on this beach there is you guys in Vasha arguing, Lysaga on off 100 yards to your right, and then
Good
these
lord.
pirates off 100 yards to your left.
We have a Barovia standoff. Is that what you're saying? Cool.
Does at
It's like the
least
episode
what
of The
I'm
Office
saying
and they're all
make
holding
sense
invisible
now?
guns.
I'm not saying you have to accept it, but it does at least make sense.
This is the Spider-Man meme, but with 3 Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're saying. I just
It includes your church thing.
doesn't.
No,
Let me-
it does.
wait.
That is all. Okay. I didn't say it, but that also includes our connections, future connections with the church, i.e., getting rid of the bad guy and putting you in his place. Voila, we have a connection.
I never said I wanted to take his place.
Well, that's what Baba Lysaga said.
One of the pirates is sheepishly approaching, making sure he's not intruding.
I'll step back and
I'll put my head up. One.
I'll take a step back and give him the signal to hold off a bit.
Yeah, he'll wait a little bit longer.
Everyone, listen. Janus, you spoke about sacrifices, and I agree with you. May I add, we are not going to get what we want. We should probably go after what we need. And let me ask you this. If we can save the people, will you be willing to sacrifice the realm?
Are you asking?
Janus.
There's more work to
'Cause
do
I
here.
could- I'll turn
Janus,
to
why?
Maefyre.
Your curse
hold
is
on a
linked
second.
to it. Let Renok finish, Camilla.
I turned to Maefyre. You are very much a lot like me. You want to do good. You want to help people in any way you can, and perhaps in more extreme measures than I would be more comfortable with. To do that, if that meant the church survived, for now, would that be a sacrifice you'd be willing to take?
I'm a servant of Kelenvor. I'm not a leader of people. I did become a servant of Kelenvor to help people, but I believe that apocryphal church is leading people to ruin, and I can't stand by whilst that is happening.
You didn't really answer the question.
You
Save
didn't
the
answer the
people.
question.
Save the people, keep the church intact. And I say for now, as a as a way to ease this, but church remains, but the people are saved. Would you be satisfied with that? Would Kelenvor be satisfied with that?
What is the course of action that would lead to that outcome?
I don't know, but the fact is we are running around in circles trying to grab everything we can, and the more we talk, the more I realize that Janus is correct. We will have to make sacrifices, and I do not think that most of us are willing to do that.
Well, if you can't answer
I
that
don't-
question, I can't answer your question.
Don't think. Up till now,
Yes?
it seems as though I'm not willing to make a sacrifice. But perhaps I am holding off to make a sacrifice when the time needs to happen.
Well, don't just tease us. Tell us what it is.
I can't.
Well, then it just
can
looks like
tell our-
avoidance at this point, Camilla.
I know.
Because that's what's been going on. I'm the only one that's been kind of running through that.
Janus, why do you want to save the realm and not the people? What is it about the
Who said I
realm
wanted to save the
specifically?
people or the realm?
Well, why do you want to play the game and be on the
What is
Because I want to win
What-
to do what I want to do.
Right. What do you want to do?
I want to get my sister back.
Right.
And I want this
And
curse of vampirism, whatever this is, to be taken from the people that took her from me. And I also want you to be able to have the choice to take the vampirism away. And I want Renok to be able to make decisions for himself. And I want Mesh to be able to return to where he wants to go. And I want Maefyre to annihilate this church that has made an anathema of her religion. And I want my
Janus?
friend, who has been trying to figure out his identity with Grimm, to figure out what he needs to do for the feather, which is to kind of restore the realm the best I can. And that's a lot of different things.
Janus, you've given up your future, mostly. And you fixated on your sister a lot. And I get that. You're willing to stand on the throne in order to save her. And I'm going to tell you this. Over my dead body, I will stand on the throne before you do, because I want you to have a future.
That's fine. But you're going to have to fight for it like I am.
No. I don't want you to stand. I don't want you to fight for it. I want you to have a life. But I won't let you stand on the throne if you do continue. The Driscolls have taken too much from me. And they've taken too much from you. And if you allow them to consume your life and live like you are, then you have no life and they win. I've escaped. I've lived my life. Over 200 years old. I don't want you to lose your life.
All due respect, Camilla, I'm going to do what I need to do.
Well, you can try.
Now, getting back to something that actually matters at the current moment. We've been providing nothing but problems and not
I was trying to
solutions.
provide. What have I just been doing? I've been providing solutions this whole time. Did you not hear a word I said? All I've done is provide solutions this whole discussion.
You've provided alternatives.
Alternatives with solutions instead. I've been trying to do more solutions, but I keep on getting pushback, which I understand.
We're just talking here.
I'm trying to do a solution. Joining one plan or the other plan that is opted to us is not a solution. Making our own plan is a solution.
Why are you so resistant to taking on someone's suggestions?
Well, because I don't trust either of them, and they don't have the good of the people or this realm in mind.
Well, I don't
And
trust the
want
people
to give-
either.
I don't want to give the power over to Babalasaga or this other thing.
Who says we did?
We have to.
We don't.
I think that my suggestion is smarter.
Of course you think
than
that.
either
Of course you
those.
think that. It's your suggestion.
I know. I don't think either of those. I don't have enough information for either of them. Neither one of them makes any sense. We don't have enough. We don't know who we're dealing with in either of those situations.
If you are wary
What?
of making a deal with the hag, alter the bargain so that you are happy with it. I do think that dealing with the devil, so to speak, provides one of the more guarantees about how things will go in the future. Granted, they will be tainted. Make Lysaga force the evacuation of all civilians. Ask her what she can do to end the Driscolls and recover your sister. She is powerful, and that is one of the reasons she is here. She may try to sway you with imminent doom and death, but she is afraid.
How can we alter the plan so that it's amiable?
Form a bargain that's amiable with the hag.
Sorry, I was referring to Camilla.
Me? We would have to make sure that the realm is free from persecution once we are gone, i.e. Strahd. If she can guarantee that, and that there will be no.
I don't know if anyone can guarantee that, but like
She's-
honestly, I'm not
she's-
opposed to you
she's the
trying.
one-
She had.
I'm not opposed to you
she has-
trying.
I'm just saying
She
that.
stopped him once.
Yeah, she's got
Right,
him
but
locked.
it's-
She's got him trapped now. And she, well, we know she. We
She
know
did say
now
no
that
name was a
she's
part
the
of
one
the
that did it.
equation somewhere.
Yes. This place isn't the greatest of places with her rule either, though.
Okay. Let's talk about this. If we do something for the Saga, or we do something that is to preserve the people of the town, or we do anything to do with supporting Azrael and the captain, right? So that's option 3. All 3 of these options do not progress the current things with the 2 feigns that we need to do right now. Are we all in agreement with
No.
this or no?
I included that in my thing. I
The
said
fact of the
we're gonna
matter is we
start
can't
with-
do it until we do the other thing first. That's what I'm trying to say.
True.
Order of operations, okay?
True.
Doesn't matter what the intentions might be, but there's a task that needs to be done next, whether that's starting evacuations, whether that's allying with Azrael and fighting the Saga, whether that's helping the Saga and fighting Azrael, blah blah blah. Also, fun fact, if we ally ourselves with the Saga, do we think that the captain and the people over there are going to bend over it? No.
That's why there's too many.
But it goes the
moving
other way
pieces
too.
in both of those options.
It goes the other way too. We don't know what they're going to do on both sides if we
That's
do
what I
your
said.
option.
Well, who cares what they do? They're going
I do,
because
we could get fucked by both of them.
They're going to backstab us no matter what, so at least we know what we're doing. If we ally ourselves with one of them, we're going to have information that is not being given to us by a quote-unquote ally.
I think that's true. There's definitely, we're not getting 100% of the information from Baba the Saga.
Right.
However, I think that she has her own agenda that she wants us to fulfill, and I don't think she actually cares about us. I think she's like indifferent to whether we live or die. So
Not to mention she's a hag.
I think that once she gets what she wants, she's just not even going to bother with us. because
Yeah,
we're-
that's true, but she doesn't like what
insignificant.
if she signs a contract or does whatever as a hag's breath, she's got to do what she says she's going to do. So that's where I think there's power in dealing with her.
I mean,
We will
it's a
guarantee
it's a
things that we need to
binding
get done.
contract.
We'll get done.
A hag's contract is binding. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what Vosh was saying as well.
Okay, so once we
There is ways for
if
us to
we
leverage her the
agree
way
with
we
the
want as
terms,
well.
yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
okay,
So
if we can
if
agree
they
with
don't,
some
if we don't care that
terms-
she's gonna die, she clearly doesn't care that we're gonna die. Then let's just make each other more powerful and then figure something
That is
out.
the exact question I asked her an hour ago. What will you give us in exchange?
She's not gonna solve the.
And no one backed me up on that question.
No. She's not gonna
Been
solve
here
the
for an
problem for
hour?
you. We have to solve the problem.
Oh, let's do it then.
That's what I've been trying to say the whole time.
A thought. The Saga is clearly afraid, and you said you had a way out. I don't think she knows that.
Yeah, that's part of the
Cool,
playing
so
chips that we
the-
don't want to bring forward yet.
the portal,
now we
yeah,
are
the
scared.
portal. She doesn't know.
Well, she doesn't need no specifics. She could just know vague terms.
It'd be
She'll
best
know
you
if we
have a
start
way out
evacuating
of that
thousands
period.
of people. She'll know that. She'll know where it is.
No, she doesn't need to know that.
If you have a way out, that is a very valuable bargaining chip.
I
So maybe we could
will
use
say-
that.
I am not willing to release her out of this realm if she wants.
Even if we got everything we wanted.
No, because she is a hag and probably a lich hag, arch hag, and they are evil and they will steal children and little girls like what happened to me, and they will add them to their coven, and the whole thing will be.
I mean, it goes without saying that no matter what we do, she will not be in any kind of position of power that will be detriment to all of
Yeah.
us.
I mean, I
It's
feel like the
clear to
only way to
you,
stop her
There's a
doing those
reason why I don't
things-
like people who steal young women and little girls.
I agree with you, but I think the only way to stop her doing those things is to kill her.
Absolutely, but we're not strong enough to do that yet.
All right.
So,
May I bring up a point
exactly.
here? We're at the stage where we're kind of just arguing around circles. Maybe we should
I
pick a
don't
course
think
of
so.
action for currently right now
Uh,
and see if the various
Vasha
in
like
the future
coughs
can
and
gain anything.
gestures at the pirates as well.
Let them say something. That way we have
She
some
does
other
what?
element to discuss.
She
Good
gestures at
point.
the pirates.
Yeah, she's like,
Maybe they'll have a.
hear another side of the story.
Sure.
But we can do that after a
Vasha.
break.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Should we take a 10-minute break back at 7:13?
Sounds good.
Back at 10 past
Everything-
the hour. Say that.
Yeah, 10 after.
Mhm.
13 past the hour.
13, yeah.
13 past the hour. Okay.
Ah, how proper.
Yeah, because it's 3 past, right?
Mm.
Okay, be back later.
Mesh, you didn't say a word there. I was gonna chime to you. You
Yeah, I was
good? You
wondering.
going?
The thing is,
you okay?
Mesh doesn't have a overlapping agenda anymore. So he's just
Have
going
an
with the
agenda, surely.
like
right?
besides helping the group, no. Like the reason he came here is concluded, right?
I mean, Camilla's only thing is to try and help Janus at the moment.
What do you want to, as in your character? What did your character want to do right now? I mean, it can't just be as simple as helping us. There's got to be some kind of agency, right?
It's literally that simple. The first thing he wanted to find Dusty, and he did. Apologies if it sounds like I kept saying we're going in circles and whatnot. I don't want to. We are going around.
No, we
That
were.
what everyone's
You
saying.
wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
We were. I was. That's why I guess I
I
was
wanted to push it forward.
trying to flesh
Sorry,
out
Gunter.
my plan with you guys, but it wasn't working.
The truth is that, and this is me talking because I can't talk intelligently. That's why I'm not saying. The problem here is that we do not have enough in this equation to complete the equation. We need to get more variables. We need to get more
That's
things.
what
add
I
the
was
equation
trying to
complete it,
say.
Which
That's
means
why
we
I
need
didn't
do
want to make a
something right
decision
now.
left or right.
Yeah, like
So
the decision right now should be get on with what we have right now, and probably tell Bob the Saga we'll think about it as a pause,
That's a good
and
call.
then-
I like that.
and then be like, okay, what do we have in the future? Set it all on the table, make a decision. But Bob the Saga will probably be pressuring us and probably be eavesdropping on whatever we do from this point onwards.
And kind of what I was saying in agreement to what you're in aligning with what you're doing is get on with what we're doing right now and then try to establish more of a presence along the way.
Mm-hmm. What are you about to say, Mesh?
you guys said what I was saying.
But by the way, actually, no, I have a question. I've completely forgotten it. Strahd dying means we take the place of Strahd. Why?
Yeah. Someone would have to
somebody's-
do
What was that?
Somebody has to be number one in the realm, and once we are number one,
Okay.
we are tied to the realm.
Right, okay. So I don't know why I felt like there was something we missed super early in the sessions.
And I guess like
okay.
what I was trying to say as far as number one and like not crossing go was that we kind of, as we go along our thing helping Vasha and working with the fates, that we establish enough presence so that we can become number one, but that
Here's
we
the
don't
thing.
go through the final ritual.
That doesn't guarantee. Just doing the 3 fates doesn't guarantee our position as number one.
That's not what I said though. No, I don't. I mean, like as we're
I'm following
doing
up.
that.
I'm following up.
Okay.
It doesn't guarantee our position as number one. So the only thing that guarantees our position as number one is having allies that will bolster our thing, which is either
Absolutely.
siding with the pirates or siding with La Saga That's an allied forces. That boosts our rankings, right? Or we defeat one of them.
Or we make the people our allies and get them to rally behind us.
We don't. I don't know if that's even a mechanic to raise
I
our
don't know if it's a
ranking.
mechanic either. It doesn't make sense game-wise. It just makes the most sense to what I want to do, I guess.
Mm.
Like,
That's why we
I don't
need
know.
at the current moment, even if it's a temporary alliance, we do need to make an alliance, in my opinion.
Let me
It
quickly
doesn't
ask you
have to
something,
be
guys.
all the way to the end of that person's plan. It doesn't have to be all the way Lasaga's plans or all the way Azrael's plan, right? The
Okay.
next step, which one is the
Okay, we're gonna
bigger,
Yummy.
which one is the smaller of the evils that we are willing to go with, for the next step. Anyway, that's my thought process so far.
No.
Peeing is complete out my hair. Oh. Actually, I have an idea for something, but I'll wait till the game starts.
Chef, can you reiterate what the Lasaga was, the deal Lasaga was trying to make?
Her side of it was she wants you to kill Azrael.
And she didn't give anything she was giving us in return.
She kind of hinted she might be able to help motivate the church to leave if you're able to kill the Archbishop, and might even give you a way to permanently kill the Archbishop. It is hard to kill an undead after all.
And on the board we don't know how phylacteries work, right?
You know of at least 2 liches, though. You know, I would say you know that liches have. You can't just kill them out normally.
Hmm.
You know, maybe some basics like, oh, there's something more magical. And then you know that, I'm blanking on her name, but she's held prisoner at the Driscoll Manor. You know Velen is there.
Velen. Yeah. Oh, that's a good shout. Oh, did we sleep before we got to this point? Because I haven't had a long rest.
Yeah, you can mark off a long rest.
Did we? Can we
That's
not
what
just come down?
That's what I was thinking. Like, we spent the whole day coming down. We had one small fight.
Yeah.
Did we have a
Well,
fight?
You would have
we-
rested at some point. Like, to get to the base of Mount Gakis is like a 2 to 3 day hike, so you've slept a few times.
Okay. Mark it off then. Remind everybody to do that.
This cat has a quirk where he hates grapefruit. And so we've been, like,
Using it as a repellent.
yeah. So everything is sticky and covered in grapefruit. All the cords in the house.
Get out of here, you. What a cracking idea.
How did you find out it's grapefruit?
Sharon was eating a grapefruit and he, like, ran up to Sharon, sniffed the fingers, and then sprinted away, like ran into a wall trying to get away from this from Sharon. And so Sharon, of course, what you do when you find you have that power is we chased him a bunch. And like, if your hand smells like grapefruit, this guy just like twitches away from you constantly, tries to get away, like gets angry. Like, cats are playful to a point, but they start getting, fierce, instantly fierce, trying to get away rather than just playfully getting away. So he hates grapefruit.
Well then.
So now there's a pile of cords over here. All of the power strips now have a little bit of grapefruit on them.
Nice. We have a power.
The zest of the grapefruit works well too, so I just went to the kitchen, zested a bit more of the grapefruit, and rubbed it on a few more cords.
Diabolical and very proper. Chef, I wanted to ask a question earlier on. I got interrupted.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can even ask it now.
Well, we're supposed to be back, so go ahead.
Well, it was a question to Bubble Saga at the time. I wanted to ask, does Strahd, excuse me, sorry, there. Does Strahd know that she's the one who's basically keeping him imprisoned?
No.
That is very valuable information, Mesh. Remember that.
The boon we got from the Rage Mother, that was permanent, right? Not temporary?
Yeah.
That's permanent. The ward. I wrote here, I got a death ward, but that's not permanent for me, right?
That's
No.
8 hours or something.
Yeah. Let me delete that because I'm going to get myself confused. You know, suddenly getting my money back from the scammer seems such a low thing, low priority.
It's fine. It was basically buying the rod. Honestly, basically.
Oh, we'll get our money back. Strahd
I,
doesn't.
I had this silly idea like a couple weeks ago, because we haven't played in a while, to use the scroll of anything to just teleport him to us and just like skewer him with the rod and just like,
That's why
this is what you get. Use the scroll of anything for something so petty.
Mesh, what do you think Strahd would do if he knew that his mother was the one that imprisoned him?
Don't think he can do much. If she's strong enough to keeping at bay, and he kills her, I don't think he has the humanity left to avoid killing her. So
I'm back, so I'm like,
he would
I was
probably
thinking
go for her.
I'm back.
with the assumption of, let's just say everyone's watching all of us right now, so ignoring the idea of secrecy, and just play Puppet Master, where we help Bubble Saga to get one on Strahd, and then tell Strahd what happened to him and help him get one on her, and that way let everyone just kind of get each other's throats while we just stay clear as much as we can. And then when we have the time and the presence to actually do something, then do it. What do you think?
It's all
It's
gonna
risky.
depend. It's all gonna depend on how Chef wants to play it. We can't pull that many strings.
Chef, can we fuck about and find out?
Sorry, I missed your plan.
my plan was just get everyone to get at each other's throats. So tell Strahd what Bubble Saga did, and maybe I'm hoping that he will ask us to do something to help him get stronger. At the meantime, help Bubble Saga get one and over Strahd, whatever she wants, and just basically help each other out to the point where they have to deal with each other and just stay out of the way. Do a little finger. Do a Game of Thrones style little finger is what I'm suggesting.
Well, perhaps Lysaga resurrecting Strahd is the olive branch she's extending to make peace.
Probably too risky anyway.
Jodie, you are back, yes?
Yeah,
You can mark off a long rest.
Jodie.
a long rest. Okay.
Hold on, where's my...
Long rest.
Oh, there it is.
Long rest. When have we had
Did
this
we
long
do it?
rest?
Did we
It
do
took a couple days to get here.
Just pretend at the very least, once we reached the bottom of the mountain, we took a long rest there, you know? Because we did do a couple of things, and a couple of to get hurt. But if we're just going to carry on with everything, it's just like, alright, we just took a long rest. C4 for me.
Yeah. It took us 2 days to get here. Okay.
You mean up and down, right, Mesh?
1 day to get down the mountain, 1 day to get to from the base, from the bottom of the mountain to the base of the plateau or land level, sea level, whatever you want to call it, is my
Really?
assumption of how it works.
Alright.
Yes, our next approach should be either straight going for the creature or having the rebel army fight the admiral, is my thought process.
I kind of wish Daddy was here. So, I actually want to hear what he thinks about all this. deals, man. We'll still wait for the others. Just between you guys above the table, I feel like there's nothing we can decide right now, and I am kind of getting with just telling Bubble Saga. We need to think about it some more. There's too many variables.
I
I feel
think
like we've been talking for a long time already.
I think we don't need to say what we mean. We could just say yes, we'll
Oh,
try.
absolutely.
We'll just say yes, we'll try to do it.
Oh, you mean lie? Okay.
Yeah, we can just say we'll try to do it if the opportunity arises, and just let it be at that.
But
I don't know if we have time to sort of like go or say we're gonna think we're gonna go away and think about it.
We haven't decided, and we're not gonna decide immediately anyway.
Right,
So
but anything we agree with her is binding, and
no,
you,
not
Jodie,
unless we
Not unless
don't
we
need
do
to make
the
a
actual
deal.
contract.
We're not doing it. We don't do the deal. We just agree that we'll do
but the
what
nature
we'll do.
of the deal isn't like necessarily a handshake, right? Like what I'm saying is, like from what I can tell with all these damn hags, is just like a vocalized agreement is enough to trigger some kind of deal, correct?
Depends on the wording, and if
I'm not sure how it works.
if La Saga herself
Sorry it took so long.
phrases it in a
Okay.
specific ways when the deal happens. If we
And don't forget,
just
she
say-
also has to agree with it.
if we just start the sentence and end it, then she doesn't get a say in making the deal.
I see where you're coming from. Okay. And just to answer your question, Joey, the reason I'm saying that now is because we don't have enough. We're not coming to a decision. Asking for more time, emphatically. Like, yeah, no, she's going to be spying on us. She'll probably hound us.
She has no direct way to
Can,
she has no direct way to communicate with us.
Can I say two things real quick?
Yes.
One, I want to hear what the people from the boat or the admiral are gonna say. That's one thing. And then the second thing is, I just, after talking with Cari for like 20 minutes, I don't think we know what we want to do. I don't think we have enough information. I don't think we know enough. I don't think as players or as characters we have enough to make a choice here.
We're supposed to do that.
That's why my solution is basically give La Saga very vague. If the opportunity arises and it comes to it, we will deal with it. But right now we can't say anything. That's the way we can approach it.
We were basically just discussing that, like, we don't have enough information. We can't.
We have Chamilla back then too, right?
Yeah, Cari's back.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're back
The
to
the pirate reapproaches again, like taking one step at a time and kind of looking at you like, now good? He walks over and says, like, Admiral gave me a message to take to you, said yous would be able to, knows what it means. Says Azrael asks for your presence.
We'll approach
I do
shortly.
that. I'll look above the saga. Just do that whole thing with her.
Admiral has your stones if you want to talk with her directly, but she's staying on the boat. She doesn't want to get close to your friend over there. Granny just gives like a bony hand finger roll.
Friend is a strong word.
We'll approach shortly. Just stay by the boat.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be ready to take you when you're ready to go.
Should we just, great, thank you. Should we just tell La Saga to wait to go talk with him, or do we want to just tell her like we're gonna go talk with Azrael first and then we'll get back with you and see what she says? Is that sufficient, everyone, or no?
Yeah.
I would omit the discussion with her complete opposite, but besides that, everything sounds so good.
What?
I would
You mean
omit the
Azrael.
talk with Azrael and the fact that we know its name.
Okay.
Baba Saga has been very coy not to name anything, so
Okay.
at the very least, yeah, she thinks we don't know. Mm.
Okay, I'll motion for Lysaga to come over for a little bit and say when she gets closer, just that we've been summoned. Can you wait for an answer?
Where have you been summoned?
I told you all you need to know. I'm very angry right now with everyone, including myself, because we don't have enough information to make decisions, and you're being intentionally dodgy with this, and I'm very keen to just say fuck off right now. So you can take that information with what you want, and we're gonna leave. If you want to have another meeting, and this is so fucking urgent that you have to run through the goddamn forest and then make me fucking wait for you to go silence yourself, then we're gonna have another problem.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Calm down.
I have a meeting. It is urgent. If you would like to talk to me again, you know where we are at all times because you're a nosy little prick. And I've got a lot of pent-up aggression. And I haven't had breakfast yet.
Hey, Janus, when you said you were angry with everyone, does that include me? Because I don't think I've done anything wrong, and I don't want to be on your bad side.
I nudge Renok in the rib. Not now.
Lysaga is unhappy. I will give you a choice. You have 5 minutes to decide. I kill Vasha, or I kill the pirates.
Oh, fuck?
Is that why you came here?
You understand by killing anyone that we will be your enemy from henceforth, right?
You have 5 minutes.
Say yes.
Also, stepping out of game completely. I'm not trying to be a problem player. I just have a really hard time communicating. So, I'm sorry
alright.
if I'm, keeping. I was
You
trying to
did
provide
fine.
another option.
You did pretty
but-
good. You
You
did
No,
did
it was
fine. There was
fine.
nothing wrong.
Okay,
You did great, Cari.
anyways. Sorry, I'm not actually sad.
Carrie, you're
I
projecting, baby. We're not thinking that you're a negative
Right, no,
person
I
here.
am just because I don't have enough information, I'm getting frustrated, and then that's causing me to get more frustrated and then angry. So,
But none of us have enough
sorry.
information, so it's not just you have to say sorry. I thought that what you
Everything's
said
good.
in character was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I think it
Okay,
probably
I
was
thought
something
it was,
that
like,
your
ruining
character.
guys' experience. So I'm
No.
Nope, not going there.
And none of it felt like it was going too long. You were saying the
Okay.
correct things. Everything that everyone else said was correct too. It's just a matter of the decision is not. There is no decision, and that's fair. You did
Planning
fine,
this
sister.
session, I did not expect you to even leave the beach today.
Yeah.
You expected
I have
this?
a few notes about. Yeah, of
So-
course. I threw a deliberately large decision in front of you, and this latest revelation of you decided not to go with Lysaga, you're gonna get fucked now. So
Oh no.
I'm going to ask you guys if I can message Azrael directly. But I will say
that
it in the
possible?
sense of
Yeah.
like,
Open
can
fire.
I make a quick message to the person we're gonna go meet, everyone?
with that said, your 5 minutes is starting again.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
We just had an emotional moment. You
Okay,
can't.
I'm
you
just
can't-
going to
no.
mentally attune to Azrael and say, we can't meet you in person. You're gonna have to communicate with me. You've got 2 minutes. Or less. We're being pressured.
The voice rumbles in your mind, kind of grating, pained. What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? You summoned us.
I can tell you what I want when you're here.
I asked you what you wanted several times, and you did not
We
answer
need to
me.
remove the next powerful figures. I believe the next one that might be interesting to remove is the leaders of the far off town called Crescent.
I will write this on a note. I will hand it first to Maefyre because this directly affects her. And then I will basically just say, Azrael, I will just say the water person wants Crescent dead. Crescent's leaders, you said? Crescent's leaders dead? Yeah.
Yep.
Or removed in so many words, but I'll put right dead, and then I'll just share it with the party really quickly. And then what I'll say is, under immediate duress, I will ignore Azrael for the second to talk with the party.
I have a way to keep Vasha safe if it comes down to that.
That's only going to be temporary. Here's what we can say. To God damn it. To the hag, Lasaga, we can tell her that we can make a choice. But we need to remove some people from Crescent before she can get that, and then we can remove something. We can remove some other elements from power, and then we can change some other negotiation pieces. Let us go and deal with Crescent. Let us assist Vasha now. And we'll basically, with that, we'll give her a promise of a future deal. Are we okay with that? Is that too much?
We can try, but I don't know if that'll fly.
Chamilla?
Sure.
So repeat it again.
So I'm thinking if we can just we can go to basically tell her we're gonna go to Crescent.
Yeah.
We're gonna deal with Crescent, and then promise her a deal if she leaves us alone to help Vasha for the time being.
She leaves us alone for how long? Like
until we're done. Basically, until we're done with Crescent and until we're done with Vasha, then we'll talk to her immediately after that with the promise that we'll do something for her, or we'll resume negotiations. Thoughts?
I mean.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, that sounds fine because I'm just so confused. Why does she need us in the first place? I have so many questions. So,
I mean, if she's making threats against the people that we need to do stuff with, then it's like, I don't really know what to do. Because if she's making threats, she clearly doesn't need us.
Exactly.
She reeks of desperation as is.
Oh, she's making threats against us. But she didn't mention threatening to kill us. She's saying she's killing.
No.
Yeah.
No. We are completely unscathed. She's trying to make us do what she wants.
Yeah, she's trying to pressure us into do something, and she doesn't like being insulted, which I did, because I was angry.
She doesn't. I think she needs us. I think she can't do whatever it is she wants to do herself. That would be my
Probably can't go underwater.
read of it.
Time's ticking, guys. We gotta tell her.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there any addendums that anyone else would like to make? Maybe a promise of like helping the evacuation?
I have too many questions and not enough time to make an addendum, so go for it.
All right.
Drawing a blank. I'm gonna step in front of Vasha.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of questions too.
All right, Vash. Lasaga.
Admiral or the painter?
We need time to deal with the painter. We need to go to Crescent to eliminate one of your foes. And then we can discuss what you'd like to do.
Said you need the painter?
I'm gonna stand in front. If you do anything to harm anyone, we are a lost cause, and you will be down a piece that you need.
We're not making enemies today.
Power.
If you would like to make enemies of the Admiral, that's at your
don't
cause. I can't do anything about that. You can do whatever you wish, because we can't control your actions. But if we can control one thing with Vasha, then we have to make a choice. Is that right, everyone?
Yeah, also it's like we like Vasha. We could care less about the admirals here, not really hurting us by attacking them.
If you want to use the admiral to get closer to the target that's underneath the water, then you might need that. But if you want to, you know, burn that bridge to get potential down there, then that's your prerogative.
You could clearly do that whether we make the decision or not. You just want to piss us off.
Give me a persuasion check, Janus.
This is gonna be
Can
piss
I help?
poor.
Because I'll just shouting and screaming in the background. You need us. You need us.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
My persuasion is absolute dog shit.
Persuasion.
Yeah, nope.
Oh, it's a 6. I forgot this was one character I wanted to persuasion with.
Listaga begins to cast a spell.
18 plus 6. That's a 20. That's 24. You need us. Bitch. So no.
Listaga is focused out on the ship in the water
Do
as she
anything
continues
I made it want.
casting.
Chef, I want to say 2 things. I'm holding out the scroll in case I need to reactionarily cast something big. And second, I'm gonna counterspell if she releases the spell.
I'm gonna grab. Can I grab the communication stone from Mesh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the communication from Mesh, and I'm gonna say, "You guys have got to run. She's gonna attack you."
Yeah. Can I just say, out of character, can we just apply like the whole haggling trick and walk away, and try to see if we can call her bluff? Or I mean, like, I know she doesn't have a bluff, but
What do you mean by that, Cari?
just show her that we are unfazed by her threat to try and kill people.
I thought that's what we were doing here by saying that we don't care what happens to the captain, but we have to risk
Right, but then we're also doing the haggle thing by walking away to prove that. But I guess we already rolled, so it doesn't make a difference. Never mind.
To be fair to Cari, if we walk away now, it's no different than not walking away. So we can. Do it
Yeah,
anyway.
if we stand here or we walk away, she's still gonna nuke a boat. Like,
yeah. So we can just walk away and have
Okay.
people exploring behind us.
the least I can do for the captain is give her fair warning, which is what I'm doing now. That's it. I'm like, hey, she's gonna attack you guys. Sorry, can't do anything about it.
The spell is unleashed. Mesh, you
Counterspell.
attempt to counterspell, but she already had her eye on all of the casters, and a counterspell launches from one of her many rings, deflecting yours.
Counterspell.
A large portal opens above the ship, and a meteor is summoned, directly targeting the captain of the ship.
She did a Sephiroth? Fucking hell.
The folks, the pirates on the boat, are now clearly aware of this because this is emanating a massive amount of light and energy, and they begin to flee from the ship, jumping into the water. And the captain just looks up at it. The stones in your hand are silent. A moment later, the meteor impacts the ship directly on top of the admiral, almost certainly killing her. The ship is broken in half, and you have a moment where Vasha's painting in the ship are perfectly matching each other. The pirates on the coast are quickly running back to their little boat to go and help rescue some of the other pirates that are now swimming for their lives in the water. As the meteor has impacted through the ship and now hit the water and is essentially boiling the water around the surface, and you can hear the far off cries of suffering. Vasha breathes a sigh of relief, and Lisaga is you turn to face Lisaga once more, and she is gone.
Wow, I got rid of 2 people on the same day. How lucky us. Well, do we want to take
Will
him up
help
on the
any-
meeting anyways, or no? I'll look at Mesh and then the Maefyre.
Might as well. We need to understand.
Yeah.
We need to understand more. Any survivors swimming back? I'll probably start helping them.
How are you trying to help them?
Let's see. Just throwing stuff that'll like ropes and just getting everybody to grab the rope and pulling it out over, keeping a like a
They
lynch
were
point.
a good distance off of shore. You can't reach any with ropes.
Well, assuming they can swim, at least get closer eventually.
Okay.
Survivors.
Yeah, you head out into the shallows and try to help where you can.
Mm.
Chef, does Maefyre and I have any inclination as to how we can get to Azrael to go talk with him?
It's easy to say, isn't it?
Your ride likely was just removed.
So we have to walk. Walk.
So we can't even get to him now for the meeting?
Following them.
You can ask.
Can we bring a guest? I just like message him. Our ride's broken.
The voice
Big callous.
is when Azrael is talking, it sounds like he's exhausted, but now there is a hint of anger. He's like, what happened?
The hag. Wasaga. Another roadblock for
What
you.
did she do?
She blew up the ship and killed the admiral.
There's no words that are responded back to you. It is just a grumbling, low growl.
I'm sure there's plenty of other things that she did that you don't necessarily need to care about, but we didn't really get much choice in the matter.
That is frustrating.
Tell me about it. How else has your day been going?
We will need to make new allies.
Can you
How
help
do
people
you
get out of
feel
here
about
so that we can deal with the people in Krezik?
when my master gets here? Everyone will be free.
And by free, that means
What if
Am
Wasaga
I
comes for you
him?
next, man? Then what?
I am not a man.
I have beaten her once. Our next play will need to be finding allies in Krezik.
Chef, is there any way for us to do like a live check of what was it? Rankings? Like, can we check the leaderboards?
And now to the leaderboards. Position 1.
Grim is supposed to have a spyglass that allows you to check the status of the room at any time, so
Right.
I'll just say yes, you can borrow that
Grim,
ethereal
wake up,
from
wake up.
his pocket.
Look up. You gotta look.
Give me that. Okay.
Been so quiet lately, man.
Let me pull up the
2
power
month timeout.
rankings in the notes.
Premier League Barovia.
I don't remember where I wrote it. Give me a second to find it.
I have a list, but it's not in list. I just realized I gotta cross off one of the names now.
Oh, it's called the Chamber of the Candidates. Okay. Number 1 is still Strahd von Zarovich. Number 2 is the Alliance of the Driscolls, Xavier, Sophia, and Ven, and High Priest Ambrose Wachter. Number 3 is La Saga. The image of the pirates has been removed. Gene Fury is no longer in contention. Azrael is number 4. No one is number 5. Your party is number 6. And number 7 is Salvador Benray, the Drow Vamp.
Oh, we've added him, have we? As it were.
Why are you so far down?
Well, he was 8 before.
New challenger.
For to be fair,
You what?
Did Jodie just?
he was number
Jodie,
4
did
before.
Just pretend. He just pressed started and like on the screen, it's just like new challengers appeared. That's what's happened. He just showed up. That's real. Wait, Santa Havenlight not on the list?
The Alliance of Krezk is number 2.
Oh,
That's
mia.
Havenlight, Driscolls, and High Priest.
Right.
Maybe it is time for us to pay the visit then,
I need.
after Vash.
I didn't get a chance to write it down.
Might be
Okay.
fun putting in the
Well,
chat as well.
I don't know how we're supposed to get to you. I know you said you're frustrated. Would you still like that meeting, or can we move on? Because I'm getting increasingly frustrated with having so many people on the same day asking for our attention and trying to get things done.
If the hag is not still with you,
She
Yeah,
ran
what's
off.
going on with that? Did she run off? Okay.
She left, yeah.
I would ask you to
Excellent.
proceed to Krezk to break the alliance there.
All right, we have some errands on the way, but that'll be our next target.
And that fits with Maefyre anyway.
And if you see the hag, tell me and kill her.
In that order?
Is Maefyre hearing this conversation?
That's what I wanted
Everyone.
to ask, Chef.
Wait. So hang on.
Am I in this
Is it
group call?
just,
Oh yeah, this is a group call.
Yeah,
Minus-
that's kind of going out to everyone.
Minus myself and Renok.
Renok.
We're just chilling.
Yes, Renok and Chamilla are not getting this, what everyone else does.
I'm just looking at the
I just look at the other two and
terrified
raise an eyebrow. It's like,
drowning.
well, we know where he stands now.
He wants us to kill who?
The saga.
The saga.
They all want us to
Okay
kill
with
the
that.
other one.
Our plan is working.
Is it?
No.
Well,
it's not.
she wants
want
she wants
them to
him
kill
dead and
each
he wants
other,
her
not
dead,
us
so
to
we're
do
all a
one.
happy
I
family.
know,
Yeah.
That's why I said it in that tone, guys.
That's the point.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Your sarcasm needs work.
Mayfire
Renok.
gets what she wants
I got
here
it.
as far
Your
as like
listening is what-
getting us to go straight for the alliance next. It seems to be what Azrael is mentioning here. Now, where were we with seems the painting is present day, so where were we with that?
Fasha is looking kind of expectantly at you and it's like, I believe I owe you my life. I will do what you need me to do.
Oh, that's an easy blank check, isn't it?
Perfect, don't die.
Yeah, don't die.
Did you know
And if you think you're dying, tell us.
Did you know that there was going to be a
It is a
choice?
matter of utmost urgency.
Vasha, did you know about that choice?
I see all outcomes, and it felt a bit of a toss-up between the two options.
Wait,
So
So you did.
I seriously question your choice of what to draw when you see all outcomes. Why are they always so negative?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe in the future, if you get
Try
any kind of
drawing
those kind of
daisies.
visions, let us know in the future, so maybe we have a bit of a heads up and have better.
Cease to exist.
To be clear, maybe she's drawing what is happening in the timeline we are in, and in another timeline she's drawing the thing that happened in
Guys, I don't need to know how
the
to make
other
it.
version.
I don't need to know how the.
Oh.
I don't need to know how the
Okay,
hot
okay,
dogs
okay.
are made. I just need to get her in the
Right.
forest and get her where she needs to
I
be.
think she needs some therapy to be more positive.
I don't want that kind of complication, all right? It's a good theory. I'm gonna reject it, all right?
All right. Now that we have pissed off grandma and Sea Snake Man,
She's always pissed off.
let's get through. We need to get you to a certain place in the forest, and I don't know where that is.
The problem is that might be La Saga territory.
Well, she's pissed off at us enough times, so.
Oh,
Are you
Did she
able to
leave the
draw
way she
the
came?
location of the forest, or can you only draw foresight of where you are at currently?
We draw a 20-sided die on the paper and see what number's on top.
I mean, can you draw where we need? What in simple terms, what I'm asking is, can you draw where we need to go?
I do not know where I think you said the forest
shrine?
fane is.
You need to be
but it will
consecrated
be at a
or something.
locus of power.
A locus of what?
A locus of power.
Sounds like a big bug. That's Rob
Oh,
talking. I'm
gosh.
sorry. Janus doesn't say that.
many bugs.
What plague? Biblical, even.
Proportion.
Lord. Somebody call Moses.
Chef, I'll have the survivors organize an effort to gather everybody and then start hiking towards the.
Ooh, get them
Fire
on our
town.
cause. Recruit them.
Oh,
The
Now that she's
pirates
gone,
are
we recruit them.
Captain?
We get
The
bigger.
pirate?
There's
I
other
guess this
captains
is-
that they like a lot more than me.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, probably.
but
the
we
other
rescued
pirates
them.
do.
the persuasion could help.
They are kind of gathering around you and looking at you as a party, a little expectantly, like,
Eh?
what do you want us to do now?
Follow us.
My God, Camilla, you
Follow
could
us
not do
into
less with this
glory.
power.
Follow us where? Where
I'm
do
actually gonna
follow
say
us?
Please meet you. I am your goddess.
I'm just gonna stand up straight and with my arms on my side. You will follow us into glory and safety.
All right, Mesh,
Oh,
is this
so
everyone
maybe-
that survived? Is there any more of you numbskulls that are still alive?
I'll say there's
We are
eight
here for the people.
8 survivors here. It's,
All right.
it's not a lot.
Wow.
Aye. That's
One
all.
of them volunteers and steps forward and is like, methinks some of us need to go and tell the crew what happened. If we split 4 and 4, would that be acceptable?
So you're the intelligent one.
Pauses for a moment but throws in captains.
1 second, I'm gonna look up something.
Well, Janus here is the captain of this group,
That's the
but
highest rank.
if you do go, I can recommend that you
was-
tell your
finish your
comrades
thing.
that we are allies of them. We support their escape and life. If they do good things.
You had them into that last.
Veldrin Silverjaw didn't like the. Mesh,
Chef.
your buddy's Krizik, correct?
Krezek, yes. Krezek.
And Antonova, I don't have much notes on. Likes the Admiral, but good friends with Krizik. Okay. Report to Krizik and or Antonova. Tell them what happened. Tell them we're still living. We need to find a nexus of power in the forest. Tell that to Krizik.
And
He-
Jorvik was the third. Jorvik was the third. That was on our
Maybe
side.
perhaps
We're gonna
tell
control the
them
information
to be
one way.
open to the fur people. What's the group called again? The Fist of the
you
Fur.
mean,
Fist of the Fury. Fist of Fury!
You know that they are our allies.
It's a
and that
Yu-Gi-Oh
they
attack,
can
Cari.
find friendship with them.
Unfortunately, the name has literally escaped because all I can think of is Fish the Fury. Thanks, Rob. I don't know what they call. What they call.
Order of the
Let me
Fur.
look it up.
Order of the Fur.
Order of
Was
the
it
Fur,
one of
yes.
the okay?
What the
Why does that sound fake? Oh my
Brotherhood of the
Fist of
Fur?
the Furry sounds more accurate.
Was that it?
God.
Angry Furries. That's the name.
Whatever you do, do not anger the
Yeah, let's just
furries.
have them report to Krizik and say we need to find something in the forest that's important. Can just report to Krizik and say that, you know, we're the ones that were here and that Hag blew up the ship or whatever. I don't know what to do, man. I just work here.
So when of us know what to do.
Chef,
I
was
don't
there
think so.
was there a default hierarchy of captains, or was all the captains at the same level?
This is your captain speaking. I don't know what the fuck to do here. I just work. I just fly the ship.
Save your wives.
There may have been some hierarchy, but you didn't explore it too much when you were there, so I don't have one written, so it doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
More accurately, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain Krizik primarily should be your point of contact. I'd say all of you
Aye.
journey together. A larger numbers are safer.
Tell Krizik to wait, do we have ways of contacting the other members?
No, but would we want to fish out the other sending stone from the bottom of this place?
No.
No.
I do not.
Let me write a note to Mesh. Can anyone has better handwriting than me? Can you write a note to the
Yeah.
captain and just say to get in contact with us immediately?
Yeah, I'll write basically what happened and start another chain of communication if you can. If you have more sending stones on.
Actually, hang on.
captain.
If they report this to the other people, this information's gonna get disseminated so fast.
Should
We have a rare opportunity to basically make sure that captains that are trying to jump on the fact of getting ahead when the admiral's down and out is a big concern. That they're just gonna
We
run
take-
wild.
We take control of the pirates. We join them with the fur, and voila, we're a bigger fish in the.
The pirate first.
Yar.
I must admit, I like that over having Strahd or.
I'll also put
Saga
down
as
that
allies.
as our group's primary objective is getting people out of this land. So as long as you align with that, we will assist you in any way we can, and hopefully you will assist us in any way we can.
Tell them to
I hope
control the narrative about the information. But like, here's the other thing: is if we can get the runner, we risk the runners talking. Doesn't wait a second. I think Grim has an item that basically binds somebody to do something for
Wait.
us as like a contract, right?
Can't we just send Grim with them since he's not here with us at the moment? No, no.
He's not even
he
here
will.
with us.
I don't want to
somewhere
trust them with
else.
Grim.
Wait,
Mm-mm.
he's supposed to be off with
He's with the other Citadel
the
people.
Raven
Oh,
people or something.
Chef, can I say I know Thieves Can't from Dusty?
What are you trying to do?
Just-
That's a better
I'm
follow-up question.
I'm encoding the message so only somebody else knows.
You will be able to encode a message that only Krizik, your captain, will understand.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Then nobody else can read this.
I can read it, but it'll
It'll be-
sound
Be
like kind of gibberish. You're
Yeah.
encoding a message in another message. So you're like, how is the weather today?
Dear crazy.
Crazy
I hope this is
situation,
finding you
right?
well.
Yeah, I think we should send one runner, approximately one, and then we're gonna have whatever the item is that Grim has that keeps people bound to doing something without. I don't remember what it was. I'm just kind of bullshitting
The
here.
hag collar?
It's a hag collar.
Well, not the hag. It was on the. But it's the collar.
He had
that-
some magic item that makes
Hey.
people do stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, here we
the
go.
collar of control.
Hag's vow ribbon. I have it.
This
A black ribbon that
that
can be
do?
tied around the hands of two people shaking on a deal. If the deal is broken, the deal breaker is disintegrated.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Mm.
Wait, so we could use that on Baba the Saga?
We could also use it on this person. Chef, do we know if we use the item, if the item is consumed, whether it's
It is a
struck or
single
not?
use, yeah.
Okay.
Single use. Huh?
Yeah, well, then
think
I'm
it's-
saving this for the big bitch. I'm not saving this for this.
Yeah.
If we lose the narrative, we
Yeah.
lose the narrative. Who cares?
We have encoded message, so narrative should be okay.
Yeah, well, someone's gonna believe this bozo.
So who are you saving it for?
Just
Oh,
give
bozo
this
to
to
his
Krez,
face.
Captain
Yeah, just-
Krezek, and nobody
Don't
else.
say anything. We'll make sure Krezek gets the information that she needs. And then this is a very
Are we
delicate
sending only one
situation
or
because
everyone?
there's a bunch of other captains that want to go and create chaos. This is what we're telling the other folks. I don't necessarily want to control that narrative, and I don't think you want to have that responsibility, because if we find out that you start spreading crap, then we're going to be upset too. And I don't want 4 of you going, I want 1 of you going.
How long does this thing last?
Nice.
What is in your encoded message to Krizek?
What we just discussed, basically, what happened with the ship. To control the narrative, keep the people you trust close, and that we will be what we are attempting to do basically is, getting people out of the Barovia safely.
And
And
then I'll tell this guy, do not, under any circumstance, leave Krizek until she is finished writing this note. That's an order. She must finish reading this note before you leave her presence.
he.
Krizek's a he? Am I thinking
Yeah.
of a different captain?
Krizek is a he.
Oh, Antonova's the lady one, right?
Mhm.
One of the ladies.
I didn't get that. It says, do not leave until you finish reading this?
Do not leave Krizek's presence until they are finished reading the note.
Okay.
Want to make
And
sure
so
that
that's the
Krizek
instructions to
has
the runner.
instructions for you as a follow-up. You can just ask her, hey, Janus asked me to stay here until you're done reading it. And then I needed further instructions as to what to do next. That was all I was going to ask. I don't want to make that, like, that's an order. Because this is a very delicate situation.
Okay.
You got to tread lightly. Okay?
Okay, so that's just to the runner.
Yeah, that's the runner.
Will take the note and then wait until Krizek tells him to do something.
Yeah. She might have a reply for us, so that's why, stuff like that.
Are we sending just one or all of them?
No, we need to
Supposed
send
be
one.
All of them.
Just one. If we send them all, they're all going to go talk.
Mm.
You know what pirates
True.
get like when
So
they
you
have
have-
booze.
You have 7 pirate lackeys.
Yay.
I don't know. Give
Is this
Camilla
gonna
the
be
princess
our
treatment or
future
something. I
party
don't know.
when we all die?
This is our B squad.
Yeah, I was thrown dead. All right, this is our second group. Ugh.
You can help us
Alright,
search for something
so-
we're looking for, I suppose.
Hmm.
Not like we got a ship to get you back anywhere quick.
Also help us protect this lady here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Chef. I forgot to ask. When the role I did for the persuasion, did I sense any inkling that she is still trying to kill Vasha in any way?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna read that to everyone. Guys, I think we're okay. I don't think he's going to go after Washa.
No, not her,
Oh.
but, you know, protect Vasha from Mather. Not nice.
Oh,
Do we
Well,
have
that-
any
that's fine.
inclination as to like where we need to go for this thing with Vasha? Or are we just as lost as we seem?
I thought it was the Slavic woods where we met Lasaga initially.
So we definitely.
Lasaga's hut is definitely a locus of power.
I'm just looking at the map. Ugh.
Locus of power.
So are we
Figure this out.
going like here, and there?
This area is all water, right? On our right.
And here. We have to go through we have to go through here.
What
and
is
then-
that? Oh, that's grim. I was like, that looks really funny when it's all small. Okay.
And then there.
So we're
That'll take,
technically
like, a-
closest to Crescent right now, right? And Yesterhill. Have we gone to Yesterhill yet? No, right?
We have
No.
not.
So it
have
just
not.
said a locus of power, correct, Jeff? It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be Lasaga's place, or is that the inclination?
That'll be frustrating.
You have felt the most energy in the forest, most alive, deep in the Svalich woods at Lasaga's house.
Cool. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
the Slavic in one of our clues or lines that we got about the Fanes, it did mention the Slavic words.
Yeah.
So we
I was
do
just
know
like
that at
thinking
least.
Yesterhill's kind of like an old location of powers that might be there.
Yeah,
And
we have a
less
fight
less
there.
problematic for
How
us.
dare it
But that would be
is.
way too convenient, so because it's nearby.
I don't know where the Slavic woods were.
Just to move along the story,
Okay.
Yesterhill would be a side quest at this point.
Yeah, it's very side questy. It's the people who broke the deal with what's his name's farm.
Mm.
It's
Druids?
those druids. It's those druids. Yes.
Okay.
Well, live for now, I suppose.
I believe.
The only other wild card is the random little encampment on Eden.
Yeah, we haven't been to.
Is there anything over here? Is there anything over here?
Over where?
I ask above board.
We don't know. We haven't been there.
Yeah.
Over where? Sorry.
I can't tell if this is water or the sea or is this like this land. Yeah, like all of this.
But the black bit, we're not supposed to know what it is, are we?
When you start heading in that direction, the fog thickens and starts to choke you and kind of blocks your passage. It is effectively the end of Barovia in that way.
Mm,
All right.
You kind of see all of Barovia now.
cold.
So I'm kind of done making decisions after whatever the fuck that was. You other 6, 7, 8, whatever. Can you guys just bodyguard this one? And I point to Vasha and just treat her like your boss for the time being. She was just threatened. I don't know what to do. We're trying to make a choice here. Just stick with us. Follow her around. It's gonna be a boring job, but it's better than being
Sorry
dead.
about
Aye, aye.
For the rest of us, Kresik is the most convenient location that's closest to us. It's still a bit of a hike.
that. Mm.
We can go there next and figure out what the fuck we're gonna do, or we can figure out what to do with her, and we're gonna go see your favorite grandma and mine again. Most likely.
Honestly, yeah. I vote for Kresik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let's
not
go
too keen
see.
seeing after all this.
Let's go see
All right.
Maefyre's favorite person and my sister again. Let's go.
Let's hope they've dealt with the famine.
And I
The what?
think that's a decent time for us to wrap up. We can begin to travel to Crescent and deal with the politics there the next time we play, which may not be for a while.
Yeah.
Sadness.
I'm even just looking at a calendar. I think if I can get a PC, we'll be in business, but otherwise Cari and I might have to share.
That's true.
We could try to do
I
that.
can share my
Let's see.
But I don't know how busy you guys are gonna be in the Sunday, Saturday realm. Or sorry, Saturday morning realm. From I think the earliest we would be able to do something would be the 20th, and that's even a big stretch because we'd probably be at Cari's parents' house and their internet's awful. So I don't know. I think the earliest we'd even be able to see you guys is the 27th.
Of what, December?
Yeah. We'll plan
Okay.
offline, but just wanted to say that online so that people understand that I'm not going to be around for a while.
Sure.
So, Cari and I are going to go back to the States for Christmas, and most likely and definitely. We made that announcement on the last stream of D&D, and I made it public on my Twitter if you'd like to get more details there. But yeah, this game in particular is the last D&D game for a while.
So we'll just do this then. There we go. It's backwards. Never mind.
Yeah,
All right,
no, it's
good
not
night,
backwards for
stream.
us. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Is it
Alright.
Saturday yet?